Good afternoon. I'd like to call to order the meeting of the Oklahoma City Metropolitan Area Public Schools Trust. First order of business is to approve the minutes of the June 6, 2017 meeting. I'd recognize a motion to that effect.
So moved.
It's been moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. We'll vote. Approved. Got it. Approved. Next, we have the financial reports, and Wayne Correll. Are you going to explain everything to us?
I'll be glad to answer any questions you have. The reports are standard format.
Are there any questions regarding the three reports? We would ask for a motion to first receive the fiscal year 2017-2018 Public Schools Sales Tax Fund budget.
So moved.
It's been moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. We'll vote. Approved. Next, we'll vote on approving the Oklahoma City Metropolitan Area Public Schools Trust Revenue and Obligation Report for May 2017.
So moved.
It's been moved. Is there a second? Moved and seconded. We'll vote. Approved. Finally, we'll ratify the Oklahoma City Metropolitan Area Public Schools Trust payments. Is there a motion to that effect?
So moved.
It's been moved. Is there a second? Moved and seconded. We'll vote. Approved. Next, we're being asked to approve a change order number 1 for Cesar Chavez Elementary Classrooms and Gymnasium Addition, an increase of $4,785. Is there a motion to approve the change order? Oh, I'm sorry. Nope.
You're fine unless you have a question.
I didn't give him time to ask questions.
Best way.
So we're fine. Thanks. Change order number 1. Recognize a motion to approve it.
So moved.
Been moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. We'll vote. Approved. Next, we're being asked to approve amendment number 2 to the agreement for project management services for a portion of the 2007 School District I-89 General Obligation Bond issue, terminating the agreement retroactive to April 17, 2017. Dennis?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, members of the trust. As you recall, in 2007, when this trust took on the 2007 bond projects, there was a three-way agreement between the city, this trust, and the school district. When the 2016 bond issue was approved, and we took on, and we came up with an agreement to establish a new advisory board that also meets on this same day every month. That agreement was between the city and the school district and did not include this trust. So this amendment number 2 takes care of that and terminates our relationship with the school district regarding the 2007 bond projects, which will then go to the new advisory board.
Are there any questions? Seeing none, I'd recognize a motion to approve this amendment number 2.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. We'll vote. Approved. Next item is receive the Consultant Review Committee report and authorize negotiation of an engineering services contract with Kimley Horn and Associates, Inc., Capitol Hill High School Roadway and Storm Sewer Reconstruction Project, ES 85.
Mr. Chairman, members of the trust, you recall the project the school district initiated to replace and redo the roadway that goes along the south and west sides of Capitol High School, connecting Walker back around to Grand Boulevard. We went through, the city went through our normal consultant selection process, shortlisted 3 firms, conducted interviews, and Kimley Horn was a successful engineering firm, and so this item would be to authorize staff to negotiate a contract with Kimley Horn to provide those engineering services.
Are there any questions? Yes, sir.
Mr. Clower said it's on the south side of the school. I believe it's on the north side of the school. Is this between the stadium and the school, and then circling around to Walker?
It comes off of Walker south of the school, because the school faces Grand Boulevard.
Okay, so there are no improvements under this contract to, and I'm not sure what street that is. I believe that it's Chartel that goes south and curves around to
That's
Walker.
it, yeah. If you start on Grand Boulevard, I think it lines up with Chartel to the north, and it extends south past the stadium, and then makes a turn back to the east and goes over and connects to Walker.
Okay, so this does cover that.
Yes.
Is there a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve it. I would suggest, however, an amendment that the title be including Spiegel Stadium. We wouldn't want to imply that this was just to serve Capitol Hill High School. It's to serve Spiegel Stadium, where such august members as myself played and marched in that stadium, and this was at that suggestion. So.
Putting that language in there will not alter the scope of the project, so I don't see a problem with that.
Thank you.
Is there a second? Does anybody have a guess to second?
I must second it.
All in, we'll vote. Approved. Mr. Clowers, you can come up with something now to deal with the next point.
I'm going to leave the previous item alone. I wouldn't want to besmirch Mr. Francisco's athletic prowess. Master Kids projects, obviously Cesar Chavez classrooms and gym project is ongoing. And then we just, this body just authorized to negotiate a A&E contract for that roadway. I had on here to mention that Moon Elementary School renovation is still on hold, but we have received news this week from the school district that they have asked us to go ahead and proceed with the design on Moon. So we'll get our architect back to work on that and get to moving forward. The next trust meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, August 22nd at 3 p.m.
Any questions? Are there any comments by trustees? Staff? Citizens? Thank you for being here. We're adjourned.